more volume because it's
What about me? What do I get? Volume.
volume.
Volume. Yeah, I want volume.
Volume. We have the same volume knob.
Oh,
What about me? What about me? Me all the time.
yeah. I'm the most important person of this podcast.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Welcome to the Men Who Know Things.
It's my turn to make the introduction.
Oh,
Hey, welcome back! Sixth episode,
number 6?
number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Uh,
blocking the sign?
No, I don't.
Yeah, scoot over.
All right.
Badass.
Scoon over.
Hey. Antoine's.
All right. Oh, yeah. We make a war. Always started. All
Yeah.
right. Hey, welcome back, Men Who Know Things fans.
But
And-
don't.
But don't welcome back. Yeah.
don't come back here.
And welcome
please.
to the new ones who just discover our channel. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe again and again. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and we are all happy.
I'm David,
And I'm Floyd.
and we hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, how is
How is life?
how is life?
How is life? Just started. But how is life? Hmm. We just need to.
Yeah, we
We,
need
just
to
need to
cheers.
cheers.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I can tell that you don't know what you do.
Yeah.
But most of, well, I mean, everyone that listen to us or watch us, they know that we started the podcast like recently, a couple months ago.
A couple months ago.
We were talking about that for like many months
Yeah,
before
yeah.
starting it.
Yeah.
But
We're on
do
the 6th episode already. It's
do
crazy.
yes, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers for the 6th episode.
6th episode.
Yeah, I need to drink.
Yeah, you don't do keep beast and then
But-
like not drink. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
but no one knows that we actually almost started the podcast for the first attempt in my place
Yeah, that's true.
after being really shit faced.
No.
And you wanted to do it, and I said no. I cannot even like talk normally,
Yeah.
and we did it.
Yeah.
I still have it, but maybe we're gonna put that somewhere later.
And we have the podcast where we were in nature and the birds were chirping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't really remember the topic.
I don't.
What's more like that?
It was like I know. I remember. Yeah.
But you remember the first attempt,
Yeah. Of course. I
the
remember.
story
Yeah, the stories.
of bullying
Yeah, the bullies and
and
everything.
your pube guy. Please
pube guy.
introduce that story to the audience. Please.
Let's. Okay. Yeah. What is this? The story of the pubes. Let's begin. I was in middle school, and no, fuck. I was in elementary school. Yeah, I was elementary school, 6th grade. 6th grade, and there was this gym requirement that you had to run a mile in 6th grade. So, like, 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. And so, at the elementary school, the fastest time was like 6 minutes and 56 seconds or something like that. And I knew I was faster than that. So, I ran, and I actually got the record. 6 minutes and 44 seconds. So, congrats to me. But that made all these kids jealous of me. And so they like stopped talking to me and shit because I took over somebody's record in the school. And next thing I know, we're playing dodgeball. Not dodgeball, we're playing kickball out and about. And I'm just like, my own business. And some kid just runs up to me and like smacks my face. And I was like, what the fuck? And I start like tasting this hair in my mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I spit it out and look. And there was just one little black curly hair in my hand, and I'm like, "What is this?" And the guys start laughing at me. Ha 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 ha! It's my pubes, bitch. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "We just got you with my pubes. How do you like eating my pubes, you little fast bitch?" And I was just like, and I just started crying. I just started crying because I was like, "What the fuck? You guys put pubes in my mouth?" And I then like ran and I told, and
What age? What age?
we were. I was what 13.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you know what Pews was
yeah. Of
originally.
course, I knew
Okay.
what pubes were. Yeah, yeah. I was 13 years old, and I was traumatized by that situation because I was like, "Who the fuck put pubes in people's mouths?" Like
Yeah.
at that age, like who gets the idea of I'm gonna pluck my pubes, put them in my hand, and I'm gonna smack my face.
You want to call him off now?
What?
You want to call him off now? Tell his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. His name is fuck you, Vinny Bolton.
We're gonna find you, motherfucker.
Yeah, we're gonna find you. I don't know, man. He'd probably either in jail or dead or
Was it the
whatever.
same guy that actually stole your Pokemon cards?
No, no, that was a different elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I went from like an elementary school that I got my shit stolen to an elementary school where I was getting pubes in my mouth. That was my luck. That was my life. So
And where is it based in which states?
Ohio,
Of course,
fucking
Ohio.
Ohio,
Of
man.
course, Ohio. Yeah, but glad that you don't have this problem when you talk, like when you thought a little bit like you have a hair on your tongue, like Mike
Ah,
Tyson.
well, I'm not gay.
You don't need to. Yeah, wait, tell that to Mike Tyson.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not gonna say Mike Tyson. You speak really well, man. Don't. But you did lose to what's his face, Logan Paul.
Oh,
So
yo, no,
Jake Paul, whatever.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It
So I
was
don't know.
rigged. It was
It
rigged
was
game.
rigged.
It
It was
was
rigged.
rigged.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can see on some videos that he's like showing like
Yeah, he's barely
protect
like
and
doing
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
totally rigged.
whenever he get paid 20 million to lose,
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, I would take it.
I would take it too.
I mean, 20 mil is 20
There is
mil.
no. I mean, I've done my shit when I was, I'm Mike Tyson.
I mean, money is the key to
Money,
success.
yeah,
So,
money talks. Money
yeah,
talks all
and
the
we need
time.
subscribers for money. So please subscribe.
Yeah, yeah. We just like we went broke because we bought just the sign there.
Yeah, now we're even more broke.
Uh,
So
anyway, yeah. Hey, talking about your Pokemon card, you remember last episode?
yeah.
We're talking about what you were collectors of those kind of cards and Yu-Gi-Oh. And by the way, I checked what was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Yeah, it's a weird card game.
So
It's way
we
different.
Yu-Gi-Oh, it's actually like an anime
Yeah,
based on people playing cards.
correct. That's what it is. Yeah, and then you collect the cards to
So you
so you can.
collect you collect the cards from an anime, or the characters collecting cards and play cards.
Yeah,
That's fucked up, man.
it's like an inception of inception.
Yeah,
Man.
that's fucked up, man. Oh my god. I knew the name, but I never watched it, so I had to look it up, and it was like pretty weird,
Yeah.
and design were not really great. But why I'm talking about that, I have here something that I was doing a collection when I was young.
What were you collecting?
Ah,
We have some props here today. Looks like a Michael Jackson cover. Why don't you show the camera?
what? Just
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, my friend, the greatest
Michael Jordan.
baseballer in the world,
Yeah,
and
baseballer.
Formula One racer, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
He wrote "Here Comes the Sun"
Yes, yeah.
and "Let It Be."
Let it be. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, correct. And
And he was really popular because he was actually white and he became
Yeah.
Asian.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and then black.
And then black again.
And then, not again.
All
He
right.
was never black to begin with.
So this is my card collection of Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson.
How do you know? Maybe he is Michael Jackson.
Nah, yeah, it's a little bit not the same size. All right. So last episode we were talking about collection cards of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, and I said that I didn't collect those kind of cards, but I was actually collecting.
You were lying.
No,
Oh, okay.
I didn't say no. No, I was not collecting those cards. I was playing some games on the Game Boy sometimes.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. My bad.
You don't listen to our podcast when we finish.
No.
Okay. I'm the only one because actually I'm making the editing, so I have to know if everything is correct.
Yeah.
If I have to bleep,
I just
if I have to bleep your shit, you know.
Oh yeah. I like to throw out names. So like
Yeah.
Vinnie Bolton. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Billy Bone.
Vinnie Bolton.
Okay, so 1997, 1998, Upper Deck trading card from the
Michael
NBA. NBA. And I have here from 96, 97 some of the cards here. And I have a pretty good one like this one, this Total D.
Is that Magic?
Total D from Shaquille O'Neal. This is actually pretty.
So Shaquille O'Neal. card.
Yeah, in Orlando Magic.
In
yeah.
Magic, yeah.
This card costs probably something like between 30 to 50 euro.
If you put your oily fingers all over it, it won't.
I don't care. I will keep it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yeah. So I got those, and those also was like probably between 5 to 10 euro for a deck.
Yeah.
You have still Charles Barkley here.
If you subscribe, we'll have a subscriber decide if maybe we'll do a lottery. And,
Is what Pokemon was better than NBA? It's what a lottery like you. I can give that away. Sure. I mean, if there is really a like a hardcore fan who is looking for completing his collection, because I have like a pretty damn good card here. I have Scottie Pippen and Jordan talking to each other. Arthur Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, and Michael Jordan playing in '97 together. That's kind of good pictures. That I don't know if that still they do that. Probably yes.
Nowadays, did you hear about the LeBron thing where they were like selling this card that had LeBron's 3 championships jersey, and it was like worth like millions of dollars or something.
For jersey,
like a piece of the jersey. And it was like this one card that it was like it had LeBron James jersey, like a piece of it in each of his championship games. And then and then you had to pay like $200 to buy the chance to get that one card. And if you got that card, it was worth $1 million.
That's fucked up because he just gave away his jersey in a stadium every fucking game. So
yeah, it was something like this. Yeah,
that's just crazy. Yeah, but this collector folder, maybe there's €1,000 there, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. So
if somebody want to give me like €1,000 for that, I give it away. And I don't.
That's not giving it away. That's selling it.
Yeah, selling. Yeah.
Giving it away would be
trade it. I will trade it. Yeah, it's a trading cards. Like it's a trading cards. So I trade with money. Yeah. I don't know what to do with that, but yeah, if there is a hardcore fan
that's what bartering is. You trade and sell with money. So yeah, that's the whole concept of society.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of there could be something better than money? Ever thought about that?
Better than money?
Better than money.
For trading?
Yeah. What could be better than money?
Metal?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
they did it.
I mean, gold and silver, I guess.
Yeah. That's why they just started created these silver coins.
Yeah.
Gold coins and stuff.
No, it's crypto.
Yeah.
Bitcoin has hit 100,000.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
You can thank Trump for that.
Yeah. Thank you, Trump. Thank you. Thank you, man. I knew it.
And but another concept is time. You ever think about like
yeah, there was a movie with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, it's just movies. Time's up.
I think it's called Time's Up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, there's a movie about that. That you basically give your time in order to
No, no,
survive.
you earn time
Yeah,
when you work.
yeah,
Yeah. So you don't get money, but you earn time to still to live,
yeah.
and you trade your time for purchasing the stuff,
Exactly.
which is like that sounds fucking shit, man. But the movie was awesome. I love it
Yeah, it was a good
so
movie.
much, and I was
Really
a
good
bit
movie.
I was skeptical with Justin Timberlake, but he did well.
Yeah, in that movie he did well.
He did
Yeah,
well.
but No Strings Attached, he didn't do so good.
Just the title, I don't. I'm not interested.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know that movie?
No.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, it's just the
Trading time. Yeah.
training time. Yeah, and if that was the concept, what would you do for your time? What would you do? What would you do to like, you know?
I don't know, man.
What do you
This
mean you don't know?
I don't know. You have to work. You have to earn your time, and you have to use your time and pay attention that you cannot buy the premium beer, but the shit beer because it's more expensive. And you can see that on your arm, it was there. There was this digital clock
Yeah, yeah.
there. You can see that every time you pay something, you're just like shorten your life. That's fucked up.
I mean, well, technically that's what's happening. I mean, if you
No.
go buy cigarettes, you're shortening your life. If you go buy
Yeah,
alcohol,
but
you're
if
technically shortening your life.
no, if you purchase anything that you're not shorten your life.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, it's not because you get poorer that you don't have more time for your life.
No. But cigarettes harm your health.
Yeah, we're not talking
Alcohol
about.
harm
Yeah,
your
just
health.
imagine there's no cigarette and stuff. Okay, you
Okay.
want to have a computer. You
Yeah.
buy a computer, it costs like.
Yeah, but then you waste your time on the computer. So technically, you could say that you're wasting your time because you're just constantly on the computer in front of the screen.
Start to be a little bit too much for me. Yeah,
I mean, we can go even deeper if you want.
yeah.
Think
It's
about
not
it.
because it's complicated that's actually cool.
No.
No, I'm just talking. You know, remember South Park? Inception. Pa, 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 pa,
Oh
pa,
yeah.
pa, 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 pa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just working, get my time, and just buy my shit with my time and do exactly what I'm doing. But instead of money, it's time. But now then I know that I can live longer if I don't buy shit. Maybe I will not buy shit. You know, maybe I will save this money, and I will probably do something else. I don't know. I can be like a criminal. I can kill people to get their time, to get to live longer because you can live eternally.
And we're specifically talking about the movie and the concept of this time, not actually going and doing these things.
Whatever. No, of course not. I probably will not be like that.
Fuck
but
you, Vanny Bolton. Okay, go on.
Just wait. Just think, fifth time that already. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know. I'll spew a little bit more later on.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great. I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy. I hope
hate
you
that guy
don't
to
have
the
time
core.
anymore in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. No. I'm gonna be like Notorious B.I.G. I'm not gonna wish death upon anybody. But
No, no.
yeah, no. But I just never liked him. He was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people you just never like in your
Yeah.
life. Yeah. They just come in and you just want to get the fuck out. And ever have somebody like that for you?
Yeah, man. Of course.
All right, tell about
Of
it.
course. Of
Let's
course.
hear.
Very recently, that's I don't know if I have to say it, but it's a bit weird. Let me check if I. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be weird. You'll probably hate me. People are gonna be hate me, but maybe I just like I don't
hate
care.
you already. So
Yeah,
I
nobody
mean,
likes me.
it doesn't matter.
So when I was in a high school, like beginning of high school, like between 12 and 15, there was a guy, like a fucking asshole, like a fucking asshole. Really, you get next to the guy and he slap you in the face for no reason.
Did he fuck your asshole?
Oh.
Oh, okay. So he's just an asshole.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but he didn't fuck your.
He's
Okay,
not
good.
an asshole.
I'm just clarifying.
He's
I'm
not
just clarifying.
an asshole fucker.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Okay. He was.
You never know.
We were too young. What are you talking about? I was like maybe 14, 13. I don't remember.
That would have been a
It
tight
was the
ass.
first or the second year in high school.
Yeah.
And this guy is a motherfucker. He was a fuck. He was actually
So
throwing
he
rocks.
fucked your mom.
Please, fuck you. He was throwing rocks to the cars. He was throwing rocks to your face. He was stealing your shit. He was a motherfucker, really. And I just discovered like a month ago that he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last time you told me the story, yeah.
No. It's not the same story.
Oh, it's not the same
No,
story.
it's not.
Okay.
I'm bringing up this story a little bit later. So I just like I saw a picture on Facebook that somebody says, "Oh man, I'm so sorry for your loss." Blah blah blah. He's too young to die, and I'm like, I know that guy. So I was like spying on Facebook everything, and I said that guy I know. That guy was like 30 years ago was a fucking piece of shit.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and he died from illness, and
Hopefully it wasn't cancer.
I don't know,
Oh, okay.
and I have no idea. That I don't know. What I know is I was like, yes, this motherfucker is not longer with us.
Yeah.
And then after a couple hours, I was like, maybe he's a bit too rough. Maybe this guy was actually cool. That was a piece of shit. How can you change? And I was like, maybe the illness gave him like this feeling to change his way to think and behave with the people. Maybe he became, somebody nice, because he had this karma coming,
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm after a week or two knowing that I was like, was he really a piece of shit? I changed my mind now. It was like, was it really that guy? Was he not cool actually?
He was a piece of shit because fuck Vinnie Bolton.
Yeah. And yeah, so I thought I would be happy, and then suddenly I just like discovered that nobody deserves to die because they are a piece of shit. That's
No.
yeah.
But-
I mean, Hitler, yes. Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I
There's
mean,
some
yeah.
people,
Mao Wing, whatever the fuck his name was in China. Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, Mao was even worse than Hitler.
Mm,
Did you know that?
no.
Man, you don't know history.
History time.
We're gonna get banned in China now. But Mao.
I think YouTube is already banned in China.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. So yeah, Mao was China's leader back in the day, and he killed like 60 million people in China, or 80 million, or something crazy. I think Hitler was actually the least amount. I think Stalin killed. I think it was Mao 80 million, Stalin 60 million, and Hitler 30 million, something like that. So
Hitler is only like a
Hitler's third.
bronze medal.
Hitler's only bronze.
Bronze medal.
Stalin is second, and Mao is first.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
did Mao kill only Chinese?
I think Chinese, and maybe he also. I'm not 100% on this, but maybe Japanese too. I think that was during the time where they invaded Japan and that whole shit happened, or vice versa. I don't remember that story. Japanese is also pretty bad too. Like Japan, like they just fucking torture people.
But if you think about it, like just the Spanish conquistador.
What's funny? Yeah, like Spanish for
they went around the world to kill everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, a million people also. Yeah.
Millions.
Yeah.
But yeah, my grandpa, he hated the Japanese. Like he hated the Japanese so much. he would always tell me, "Those damn Japs." And I was like, "Grandpa, you can't say that nowadays." He goes, "I don't care. Those damn Japs hurt everybody. There's torturing and shit. Those fuckers." And I was like, "You didn't like them. You liked them more than did you hate them more than the Nazis?" And he goes, "Yeah, fuck the Japs. They were worse than the Nazis." So my grandpa, like...
Did your grandpa went to war?
Yeah, he was in World War II. Yeah.
Okay.
He fought in World War II.
Okay.
He fought in the... I think it was the 90th Infantry of the Hürken forest in Germany.
Uh, like
So it's actually near the
infantry.
Belgium and Germany border is a forest called Hürken Forest, and there was a huge battle that actually happened um, in that forest. That Americans thought that the Germans had a factory building artillery units in the forest, and it
Hmm?
turned out that the Nazis had nothing. There was
S-
nothing in the forest.
Say again the name of the forest.
Hürken, Hurtgen, Hürken Forest. It's a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody knows about it because it was because the Americans and the Nazis lost so many people on both sides that the Germany has like made it so that it doesn't exist, and the Americans were like sweeping it under the rug and like we didn't have this battle because in the 90th Infantry where my grandpa was, every single person was either killed or injured, including my grandpa. He got shrapnel hit in his back, and it almost hit his heart and killed him. He was like inches from dying, and thankfully it didn't. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if it did.
Uh, he didn't have your. How old was he?
How old was my grandpa when he went? He
Yeah,
was like 18, 19 when he went to World
yeah.
War II.
So he could have a kid already.
Yeah, no, no, no. He. Well, the story goes
Is your
is
grandpa from your mom's side?
father.
Father.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the story goes is that he get hit with shrapnel in the Hurricane Forest battle. He goes to United Kingdom, gets the surgery, stays there for 6 months. So my grandpa missed the winter of World War II, and then he went back after recovering from that. He went back to the war, and that by that time the Americans were in Berlin, and there was this famous bridge that my grandpa crossed that the Americans blew up because they didn't want the Germans to um, keep bringing supplies, and basically they were heading to Berlin to get rid of Hitler and conquer the war. And my grandpa was then posted in a small little town with like 10 other soldiers to protect the town and just stay back and let it know if the Germans are coming, basically from behind. And so as they're there, at that time, everybody in the war was collecting our memorabilia. So they were collecting Nazi, buckles and Nazi pins and German Luger guns and all this other shit. And my grandpa had that.
Scarves.
What?
Scarves.
Yeah. No, no, not scabs. They weren't Indians. Um, but anyways, well, Grandpa grabbed the German Luger and he had it on him. And next thing he knows, he tells me that he looks over and sees this humongous Nazis just coming to this town with tanks, like 50 of them, all in the line, just walking with their guns and shit. And there's 10 American soldiers in this dinky town, just 10. And they're like, oh, fuck. And my grandpa, when he heard about them coming, he had that German Luger. Now, the Germans took that offense if you had anything memorabilia like that on them. And the German Luger, only the lieutenant had such a gun. That mean that you had killed a lieutenant, and that's a death sentence. They would kill you on the spot. So when Grandpa was he told me he was in a house, and it was like a two-story house, one of those small two-story German houses, and he was upstairs, and he was like looking around and was like, where did I fucking put this? Oh shit, because the Germans were coming. So he found a bed sheet and he like wrapped it up in the bed sheet and like hid it in the corner, and then he went and met his with his other guys, and they all ran down to the basement because there was a basement in the house, and they're all hiding there and shit, and the Germans are coming through, and they're just going through all the houses like they don't care. They're just, and then one of the Nazis heard that they were in the basement, and they're like, "You better come up, or we're gonna throw a grenade." So they were like threatening to throw like mini grenades down the basement to kill all of them. So they were like, "No, no, no, we surrender, we surrender." And so they all went upstairs and they all surrendered. And of course, they found the German Luger gun. They found it, and so they had them all 10 of them line up in a line, including my grandpa, and the German was like, with the gun to their belly, and it was like, "Is this yours?" And they're like, "No." "Is this yours?" "No." And they
Wait,
went
wait, wait, wait.
straight to each one.
Is it the yours?
Maybe yeah. It's just I don't know how to do the German accent. Is this yours? I don't
No,
know.
this is there is Austrian accent or more like Germanic.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
how to do it, but I wish I
i-
could because the story would be.
is it the yours?
Is it yours? Yeah. And my grandpa's like, no, 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 And thankfully, somebody told them that most likely it was already there. Like somebody else left it, not them. And the person who had the gun pointed believed everybody and didn't kill anybody.
Ah,
And then they went to prisoner of war. So my grandpa was a prisoner of war in a Nazi camp all the way until the end of the
damn
war.
Germans.
But there was like multiple times I could have not been here from that from those two situations from my
Yeah,
grandpa.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then my grandpa got tuberculosis in the Nazi camp. He flew back to Colorado, and my grandma was a nurse who was at a tuberculosis nurse.
Classical.
And yeah, he's like, "Oh, this lady's healing me. Okay, I'll take her back to Toledo, Ohio." And
Excuse me, lady. Can you? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, my grandpa said she did so well with fixing him that he had to take her home. So
Hmm.
that's what happened, and
Yeah,
the rest is history. They had my dad, and my dad had me. So that's why I'm here. It's a good story. It's a fun story in a
yeah.
way because there's like so much like possibility of death happening there, but then in the end, it turned out to be this like love that turned out to be having me. So
Let me hear.
yeah,
Let me.
Hollywood. If you want to make a movie out of this, please
Yeah,
contact
Hollywood is
me.
watching our fucking podcast
I
and he
know,
says, "Dude, that's been done 100 times
but
already."
my story's better. It can be.
Mm.
I could write a script.
I don't know. I don't know actually if anybody in my family fought for the World War II, but
Okay.
they were. What I know is one of my great grandmother was hiding um,
Juice.
English
Oh,
English Royal Air Force pilot that actually crashed or something, like he landed or crashed in a neighborhood, and in the attic there was like a little room with a bed, furniture, and a little desk
okay.
behind another furniture. It was, yeah. I don't know much about this story. I should actually ask, and I never. You know, it's a bit weird. The history class in Belgium was not really were not really the most interesting part. So you know that
I
you
can
you
imagine.
you
Yeah.
talking about your your grandfather being like prisoner, like in prison,
Yeah. Prisoner of war. Yeah.
and you can actually not be there. But it's the same for me. But the thing is, I had more chances to actually not leave, because it was not just one guy who can like fight in Europe. It was my entire family get bombed by the
Yeah.
fucking Nazis, and
Yeah.
it was probably a disaster at some point. But I don't know much about that. I know that we were crushed by Nazis and
Yeah. Belgium
French,
got pretty
and
fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's like, man.
You guys were like in the middle between
Yeah, we were
France and
we said
Germany.
that, what I know, we said like we are neutral. I don't know if it was a World War One actually. I don't remember now. I'm just mixing up.
Yeah, World War Two.
Anyway,
I think World War
let's
Two Belgium got pretty fucked up.
let's stop.
Yeah.
Let's start with World War Two. If I'm wrong, just write it in the comment for
Yeah.
once.
If there's any comments that are gonna be
Yeah,
left.
and I know we were neutral. We didn't want to get um, involved in any
I
situation, and Germans like crossed the border with the tanks, and the war was declared.
Yeah. And I made it my goal in life to go visit that forest. And I did. I actually went to the Hurricane Forest where my grandpa got hit with shrapnel. And there was it's in these small little towns like Von Trast and some other places. I don't remember the names of all the little towns in the area, but there was an actual museum there, and about this battle. And I get there, and it's only open one day a week. It's only open on a Wednesday, and I was there on a Monday, and I was so sad. And I was like, man, I really want to go to see this museum and everything. And just so happened that we just went to the museum, and there's this old lady that was getting into the building, and I went to her and I was like, hey, my grandpa. And I had my grandpa's ID, like a driver's license, and I was like, hey, my grandpa, he fought in this war. I want to go in and see the museum. Is it possible? And she just spoke German, so she didn't understand anything I was saying, and she just was like, I was trying to like just get her to understand that my grandpa fought, and finally she got it, and she's like, okay, okay, hold on, and she leaves, and the guy who owned the museum came out and was like, "Oh, your grandpa fought in this war?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it just so happened that he was there because he was interviewing a guy who was translating German to English. So there was a translator there, and the guy led us into the museum, and I was able to see the whole battle of the museum for free. He gave it to me for free, and it was the most amazing thing that could ever happen.
Wow,
And
great.
yeah, and I went through that whole museum, and I actually found the exact time where my grandpa got hit with shrapnel. It was like at 9:57 a.m. in the morning. There was an exact time where they showed on the map where the artillery was hitting, where in the spot where my grandpa got hit. So I now know the exact time, and also what one thing that really sucked was I got this booklet from that museum, and I didn't look into the booklet until I was on the train back away from Herkin Forest. And I'm just scrolling through the book, just la la la, just looking at all the carvings and everything that the Americans did. And I kid you not, there is this one tree in Herkin Forest, and it's called the Toledo tree. And basically from Toledo, Ohio, there was these guys who wrote on the tree like fuck Hitler and wrote all this shit on the tree, and it's now known as the Toledo tree because they were saying they were from Toledo, Ohio, and also from Weston, Ohio, which Weston is literally the dinkiest, smallest little town that I'm from.
Ah,
And yeah, and it was even Weston, Ohio there.
man.
It was so fucking crazy.
So okay, okay. You wanted to see that
I
tree.
wanted to see that tree so badly. I was so pissed that I
You
didn't get
think
to see it.
you would have like see the tree? I mean, like
I
find
would,
it
yeah, I would try to find it. Yeah, for sure. I want to go back and find it.
because it's a forest. You know, there's not
Yeah, I
only
know.
10 trees. You
I
know,
know. There's billions of
and
trees,
you have a
so.
picture. You're like, is that what 75
I,
years ago?
yeah, that's my life goal now is to go back to that Hurricane Forest again and find that fucking tree because I
Yeah,
really want
and
to
you
see
know
that
what we
Toledo
can do?
tree.
We can find another tree, and we can also like carve fuck, you know, your cute guy.
Oh, fuck Vinnie Bolton. Yeah, of
Yeah, we
course.
can. We can.
Add it to the Nazis. Fucking pube asshole.
Yeah, one pube, and you will be there forever, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, forever. Yeah.
totally. Yeah, but I mean, I really, really loved that I got the opportunity to actually, I'm really big because I already talked about going to like Schoonover, Schoonhoven and
Yeah.
everything, and so I'm really big into like my family history and going to the places where my family once was. It's like something I take pride in doing that,
Hmm.
and so I have now gone to the battle where my grandma got hit. I've gone to now where my last name is from, and I'm hoping to like continue this adventure. I want to eventually go to Poland and stuff and look in stuff of Poland because that's where my mother's side is from. So now it's like the Poland is the next agenda of my life. But yeah, it's been I mean, I did it was a trip through train. It was a train trip. So we had like 4 days sleeping on a train, and and we traveled all the way from Sweden. We went through all Sweden to Denmark to Germany. Then we went to Paris. Then we came back to Germany and went to Frankfurt. And then from Frankfurt, we went back up to
When did you
Sweden.
do that travel?
Um, it would have been, I think, like 2000. I think it was 2016, something like that. Yeah,
Just when we met.
just when we met. Yeah, and it was 3 years after my grandpa had died, so
Oh,
it was
okay.
quite fresh.
So you couldn't even like go back to your grandfather and
No,
told him.
he died in 2013. So when I went to that Hurricane Forest, I kid you, I mean, I was quite emotional in that museum, and I was just crying and everything because it was just like it was such an emotional impact because it was like yeah,
Can you imagine?
yeah, and but I was so happy that I did that, and I was so happy that I got lucky that the guy was there to even open the museum. Like this is the coincidental of that is just crazy, and there was a translator in English. Like, what are the odds of that? So it was just amazing that I got that opportunity. Yeah, and but I'm 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 hoping that I really like history and learning about it. You know, because if we don't learn about history, you know, it repeats itself.
Yeah, we can also forget it, and that's the weird
I will
part.
never forget the pubes in my mouth. So
So let's write that down.
once you put the pubes in mouth, no, you never forget that. Yeah,
Damn. What is the name again?
Vinnie Bolton.
Vinny.
Vinny. Yeah,
Vinny. Well done name.
it was a shit name too. Yeah,
Yeah. Vinny Bon.
Vinnie Bolton. Yeah.
Bon.
From yeah, I already said
Sure, this
where.
guy is probably fat. No friends. He's a geek. You know.
If I had to guess, he's most likely, if he is still alive, he's most likely either in jail or has like, because he was big into drugs,
Yeah.
so it's more like something with that.
Yeah.
Or if he's sobered up, he's probably like,
So Vinny Bon. If you check the video, write a comment, please. We want to know if you're still alive.
I don't think so. I mean, he could be alive, but I don't think he's gonna ever
But
watch
you
this.
didn't say that your dad was a number one fan of the podcast.
My dad is the number one fan of the podcast.
Does he know the guy?
No,
Ah,
no, my dad does not know because my
Does-
dad was not living in the area.
okay.
It's on my mom's house. But yeah, my dad is number one fan
And
of this
shout
podcast.
out.
Shout out to dad.
Shout out,
Nice,
Daddy.
thank you, thank you for watching our podcast here. He's like, oh, I'm learning a lot about you, Dave, and I'm like, yeah, that's good."
Finally, finally, Daddy. I struggled my whole life.
His whole life, he didn't know. He didn't know about the 16-year-old story of when I got first drunk. He had no idea about that.
Did he listen to the Pokemon card that he owns something like $16 to another dad?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
A good one, boy. Good boy. Yeah.
You stole money from me.
You didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
You didn't steal money. You
Yeah.
just you lied.
I lied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, my dad will pay you back, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, no problem. No problem.
I mean, who doesn't do that though? It's like my dad will kick your dad's ass.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like that back in the day.
probably the people they don't have that.
Yeah. The
Shout out to them.
yeah. I want to say something, but I don't want to get in trouble.
My dad will pay you. Shut up. You don't have a dad. That's right. I don't have a dad. What do you want to say?
No.
Hey, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Fun podcast. You can say anything you want.
Yeah, I know I can. No, you can't.
Why?
Why? Well, it's because, in the society, there's certain lines you cannot cross.
Ah. Ah.
Like how black people don't have dads.
No. Okay. Good. Okay. It's a joke. I hope it's a joke.
Is it a joke?
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
mean,
hope it's a joke.
It could be. It is.
Black people they don't have dads.
Yeah, most of them.
That's no.
Asians are yellow.
Where are you going with that? I don't know, man.
I'm just saying, there's certain lines you cannot cross.
Okay.
And so
So,
you can't say black people don't have dads. You can't say Asians are yellow. You can't say trans
okay.
aren't girls or women,
Okay, okay.
right?
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's certain lines you can't cross nowadays.
Oh, you can, but you going to war.
I'm just pointing out the
Yeah,
ones that I know about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that black people they don't have they have only nightmares?
And white eyes.
No, no. You know that black people they only have nightmares. You know why?
Why?
Because the last one who get the dream got shot.
Right.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But hey,
what?
no, no, nothing.
I mean, you wanted this direction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the
Okay, change the direction. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you wanted to know about my um, bully guy when I was in
I
elementary
wanted to
school.
know that. I thought you were just gonna tell.
Okay. I got it. I go. Well, we were talking about the first podcast that we wanted to try, and we were talking about
Yeah, I
your
know.
guy. And,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I'm messing with you, but go ahead, tell the
yeah.
story.
All right.
Come on, get connected here, Floyd. Like, what's happening?
I don't know. I'm just lost now. just, just like
You're just like, oh, we crossed too many lines. I don't know what to do now.
okay. We do the podcast. We restart from scratch. Been 47 minutes.
Oh, 47
Oh,
minutes,
shit.
and yeah, just restart the whole thing. No, fuck that. It's okay. It's
All
okay.
right. All right. So
Tell
my
about
story
it.
was I was really really young, probably seven or eight, and I was in a small village, and the school was really small. We were like maybe 50 in the school. There was only elementary school and kindergarten. So kindergarten is from 3 to 5, and at 6 you start elementary school till 12. So 6 and 12 is 6 years. So I was probably my second year. So I was seven maybe, and we had gym in the other room of the school, and the gym the teacher just asked that we can do something like that and blah blah blah, and what can we use to make that? And I'm just running towards the bench, and there was like all the backpacks from the kids, and I took one backpack by like randomly, and I brought it, bring it back to the teacher, and I said we can use that to make it like that. I don't remember what was it, and she said, "Oh, that's a really good idea, but I think we're gonna use something else." And so I brought back the backpack, to the bench, and I missed the bench for like 10 centimeters. I mean, like, of course, it sounds stupid. I missed the bench. You just need to put it on the bench, but it was too much to the edge, so the backpack fell on the floor. So I put the backpack back to the bench. And actually, my schoolmates like went to see the owner of the backpack, which is like probably a 12-year-old kid. That was the son of the main teacher of the school. His name is Jill.
Say again.
Jill.
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 Jill. Like Jack
Jill.
and Jill.
Yeah.
Okay. Jill what?
Jill Robert.
Robert. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jill Robert.
Fuck you, Babe Belton.
But
Right,
and this guy actually like grabbed me by the neck in the recess, and
Oh,
he
shit.
says, "Yeah, by the neck," and he says, "Hey, come with me. I want to show you something." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, man. The boss of the school, this tough guy, want to be my friend or show me something." And I was really, really like, "Wow, wow, great." He put me on the corner of the park, and the whole school was there waiting for me.
And what year was this?
What year? 1991.
91. Okay. So when I was a baby, just born.
Yeah,
Got it.
and the whole school was there.
They were all watching you.
No, no,
Okay.
they were lining up
Okay. Yeah.
because he kicked my ass. He punched me in the face. He punched me in the belly. I was 7, man. He punched me, and then he put me on a corner, and he said, "You don't move." And the whole school was lining up, and they were allowed to come and to punch me or kick me once.
That sounds like some Nazi shit.
Man, this like haunted my life, my nightmares for like really, really long, because I was hurt so much, not by the kicks or by the punches, but I was hurt by my feelings that the entire school were lining up, queuing to wait their turn to kick me or punch me.
Kids
And
are
I
cruel.
remember people were like laughing, ha 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 ha. It was a game for them.
Yeah.
But there was like 35 kids queuing to kick me. So, and after I was, of course, crying. Uh, there was no blood, nothing. So it was not that hard. Of course, the kids are kids,
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
but
They only did like little pussy hits, like
yeah,
pew.
yeah. Yeah,
But
that
still,
kicks,
the
yeah. I got
the
some
emotion.
bruises, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
The
got some
emotion.
bruises,
Yeah.
yeah.
The emotional
Emotionally
thing.
more, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on the floor crying, and he came next to me. He said, "Next time you don't touch my bag." And now, then I just think about it. It was just a bag, motherfucker. If I found you, I'm not 7 anymore,
No.
and you're probably smaller than me because I'm an average way bigger than people now. And
Yeah. He's a
I'm
giant.
95 kilos, and I'm going to grab you by the neck. And I'm not going to have people behind me because I'm going to kick you 35 times in your fucking belly. So fuck you, Jill.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jill
Yeah,
and Vinny.
yeah. Both, but I cannot find a guy.
Yeah.
I cannot. I
They
don't know.
disappear. They always do.
Yeah,
And they're all.
poor life, poor people.
Yeah. They're pussies.
I mean, not poor, but like,
I think like somebody that has that, it's always they have emotional problems within themselves that causes this bullying, causes this problems. Because for me, it was being faster than him in running a mile. That was the thing that got him pissed off and put pubes in my mouth. With you, it was, you touching a backpack,
just showing that it
just
was,
showing that he had power.
yeah, just
Yeah.
that, yeah.
And they're always like that. They always want to show they have power and blah blah blah. But really, them themselves are the bullies. Are usually the people that have problems with themselves and are the ones that they don't like who they are. So they have to put that out upon other people. So it actually tells more about them than it does about you in every situation like that. And to out there, anybody else who's suffering from bullies, understand that you're not the fault of that. That it is the bully who is putting their own emotional problems they have inside themselves onto you. So in order to beat a bully is to not let them take control of you like that if you can. And if they and also point out to them that they have that such a trauma, they have that problem. Because a lot of times if you defend yourself with coming back with an emotional strongness that, hey, it's you who has the problem, not me, they stop bullying you. Because if you challenge them, they don't want to know that. They don't want to feel that. So they're going to leave you alone. Because if you keep challenging that, they're going to realize that, oh shit, it is me.
Well,
And,
well,
sometimes,
yeah, more
not
likely
all the times.
sometimes, yeah, yeah.
And there are some people that will just come and just shank you and then leave you bleeding like fuck, like so to be careful on who
Well,
you do that.
you said I was the problem. Yeah, I was the problem, bitch. Ha!
From Bad Friends. The hi. I'm making a reference from Bad Friends. You
No,
didn't see that?
you are talking about Mad TV.
Oh, the Bad Friends. There's the podcast where they talk about the
I,
people from in Indonesia, and they're
I
like, "No,
don't.
you're the chicka 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 hoo hoo
But
hoo."
friends, I don't know.
Bad Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, their
Well,
podcast that you love to watch.
don't know what you're talking about.
What do you? Come on, get it with it. It has the Mad TV Asian and the redhead and the Indonesian girl, and they're all talking on a podcast. And you watched every episode of.
Never heard of them.
Now you're just playing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
First, this guy is from San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah. And the other guy is Andrew Santino from Chicago.
Yeah, yeah.
And the girl is not from Indonesia. She's from Philippines. But okay.
Okay, Philippines. My bad. My bad.
No, you're not yellow. You're brown. You're like tuku 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 tuku.
And then, yeah, that's what I think about when you're just going.
But you do a really good Asian accent.
I
Right
did?
now. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You said all the time that you don't know how to do like accent.
I know how to do a southern accent. That's not that hard to do. I like to talk about that American southern.
No, but that's easy for you.
That's so easy for me.
Go Australian.
Corky, mate. How you doing?
Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. Can you do Irish? You do the same, but with the pirate. No, you do the same that Australian, but with the pirate vibe. All right, mate.
No, that's not.
All right, mate.
No.
That's
All right, mate. All right, mate. All right, mate. What are you doing?
Me car. You drive me in me car.
You drive me into my car.
Yeah.
You take me to the train station.
That's not bad. Sounds like a leprechaun, but yeah.
Yeah. Over the rainbow, you'll find a pot of gold.
A pot of gold.
Pot of gold.
My pot of gold. Pot of gold. Like if Irish were actually talking like that all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe yes, maybe not.
Can
you do the French accent?
Fuck no. Only thing I know about French is the French fries. So.
The French fries.
That's the only thing I know about French. Yeah.
That's lame. That's not even French. That's. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
I don't know. You know croissant?
Croissant.
You know croissant?
I know French
you
fries.
You know Bordeaux?
I know French fries are from the French, right?
No. Actually not.
They're not.
I think they're from Asia or something like that.
Oh, Asia. Yeah.
They call it French fries. I don't know because maybe they didn't want to call that Belgian fries. It's so easy to do French fries.
I'm just fucking with. I know they're from Belgium.
No, they are not.
I mean, they're like, kinda.
No, it's not because it's the most popular dish in the country that is made from the country. Yeah. This is like we do.
I know Belgian people hate it when you call them French fries. So.
It's a word. We just call them fries.
I know.
We don't want to say French fries. It's just stupid.
I know.
Because French, they cannot do fries correctly.
I know. So I like fucking with you and just saying French fries.
And why you don't say they're just fries?
No, French fries.
Why Americans don't say just fries?
Because we call them French fries.
Because we want to mess up with Belgian people.
The whole point of America is to just fuck with everybody else around the world.
Yeah.
We decided, fuck you Brits, we're going to ride on the right side of the road. Fuck you Europe, we're going to use miles. Fuck you Belgium, we're going to say French fries. Fuck you.
But we keep the waffles.
Okay, we'll let it slide Belgian with the waffle. Yeah, Belgian waffles is still good. Yeah. But the rest we say fuck you to the world.
Yeah, and Brussels sprouts. That you keep there also.
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, those are shit though. I don't eat that shit.
That's actually really good.
Yeah,
it's healthy.
Oh, healthy.
Yeah.
Everything in life is supposed to be healthy, but instead it kills you. You know, everything has chemicals that you're not supposed to have anymore. Dish soap.
Brussels sprouts, they don't have it. No chemicals.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
do they keep the bugs away? Chemicals. There you go.
Brussels, there are
There
no
you
bugs there.
go.
There are no bugs in
Uh
Brussels.
huh. Uh huh. Yeah, no, they put chemicals all over that shit. Come on, all the greens that we eat all have chemicals to stop the bugs from
Maybe.
eating it. Yeah,
Maybe.
not maybe. Yeah. Do you know the potatoes that McDonald's uses are so toxic that nobody can even go into the room and touch those potatoes for like 3 weeks? They have to do a detoxation, and it takes like 3 weeks for those potatoes to become not so toxic because they put so much chemicals on those specific potatoes that they have to wait for the chemicals to like go away in order then to process them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
everything we eat is just pretty much
Especially in
bad.
your country, my friend.
In USA, yeah, USA is horrible. There's
Yeah.
GMOs and all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna sound
And
like
it's,
Alex Jones
yeah,
now,
but it's
but
not
yeah.
even like legal. It's like obligatory to put that. It's like it's normal.
Yeah,
Don't give a
do you know
fuck.
they put fucking fluoride in the water in
Yeah.
USA? It's like what? It's crazy. And I don't think like if I want to get into some stuff like I mean fluoride is actually dangerous for you. So
Yeah.
yeah, it can kill you, and it's not good for you. Like everything, it's just it's so interesting that we have a society that like tell me this, how long have we been surviving on this planet? Like
You
as humans,
human.
yeah, at
If
least 10,000 years, right? Yeah,
yes.
and let me tell you this. Okay, we've been surviving here for 10,000 years. Now, tell me, how long has sunscreen been existing?
Oh, you mean the sunscreen as we use for like
Yeah, when you put it on your body, how long has it been existing?
because people use like aloe vera long time ago,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
really long, I don't know, 2,000 years,
But now we have sunscreens that have what? Chemicals, right?
60. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
and you're putting those chemicals on your skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then those chemicals are absorbing into your skin, right?
Yeah.
And then those chemicals that they have in those sunscreens actually have been proven to be carcinogenic. And then all of a sudden, there's a skyrocketing since the 1950s of what? Skin cancers. Now, it's really interesting because if you look at, because 1950s when sunscreen started existing, and if you go back to 10,000 years, we never had sunscreen. So tell me, were people all dying around the world 10,000 years ago because of the sun and its cancer? Or or
Mm.
this might be a controversial thing. Maybe it's those fucking chemicals that you're putting on your skin from those
Mm-hmm.
sunscreens that is causing all this increase in cancers, and they're blaming the sun for it.
Well, I have an idea.
Okay,
I believe that people were less stupid like 2,000 years ago.
you think people didn't go sit in the sun for 2,000 years ago and get tan?
No, I don't believe that in the ancient Roman life
Mm.
that people were lying down on the beach to get tan.
I think they were.
I don't.
I think this is a natural human thing.
What 2,000 years ago
Yeah,
they had
2,000
something
years.
else to do.
Yeah,
So
they were slavery.
yeah,
Yeah. So you were then dragging rocks in the sun, 2,000 years ago.
yeah,
So,
no. That's
I
the
mean,
thing.
that's when Jesus Christ was born, and he saved all the Jews from Moses and shit. So, I mean, if we're going to go that 2,000 years ago, yeah, they were even in the sun worse than now. So,
No,
you didn't hear about
I
you didn't
really,
hear about them writing in scrolls about all these people are dying from cancers, or slaves are dying.
I truly believe, and I'm being genuine, that I cannot believe that people were lying in the beach to get tanner.
Yeah, they were.
No, they
Yeah.
wanted to be white.
Everything that is happening.
They-
Why did they want to be white? Jesus wasn't even white.
No, I know. But
He-
Jesus,
He
But-
was brown.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Muslim.
yeah.
I mean,
You're not Muslim. He was a
Arabic,
Jew,
Arabic.
but
Jew.
he was he was in Egypt,
Hey guys, the man things.
or not Jesus, Jerusalem. Yeah,
Remember that.
yeah. We are who don't
Just like people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? yeah. Jesus was brown and he's actually white on each church in every churches. But uh,
No, he's brown.
I mean, just okay, just calm up a little bit.
What's the point of sunscreen? My point is that from the 1950s, that since sunscreen was invented,
Yeah,
our increase in skin cancers have gone up dramatically.
yeah, but maybe
But
now it's going
everybody's
down.
saying that,
No,
oh, it's because of everybody tanning and shit. No, it's because they have found studies. There are studies right now. You can look it up. There are studies that have found that there's carcinogens, chemicals in those sunscreens that will cause cancer to your body. And if you're putting it all over your body constantly, every day in the summer, you're putting a carcinogen into your body that will change your cells into becoming cancer cells.
yeah, I know what you mean because like I always said that white Spaniards or Mexican they don't use sunscreen, but they
No,
don't have
they
skin
don't have
cancer.
skin cancers.
But their melanin
Melanin, yes.
melanin they have different process, and white people like me like you we gonna
Well,
die by skin cancer if we don't put
no,
sunscreen.
that's bullshit because the body adapts to it. What happens when you go to the sun and you go to vacation and you're there after like a month? What happens to your skin as white man?
Dry as fuck.
No, you change to tan. You become tan. Even a little bit tanner or darker, you become tan because
I'm losing my skin.
the body adjusts is my point. And so therefore there really isn't a need
Of course you
for
adjust, but you don't adjust in couple months or years. You adjust in like decades and
no, adjust in a month. The body is quite quickly. It takes 1 month for the skin to renew itself. You're constantly shedding your skin.
yeah, but that will still be a fucking like on it
What?
like a lobster. I will be like
I mean, you look like a lobster now with the light. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, but yeah, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, but I just don't believe that
you
in
don't believe
2000
that
no, in that 2000 years ago they were
the
actually laying down on the beach getting
yeah,
tanner.
dude, they have been, and where?
I don't believe it.
You don't think that the human people that we exist now did the same things that are happening now that didn't that
No, I don't believe
you
it.
don't believe that?
No,
Why?
because
Do you think they were fucking?
no, they were working.
They were fucking because we wouldn't be here if they weren't fucking. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking like every day.
Yeah.
So if they're fucking, they're not lying down on the beach to get tanner.
But they were probably getting tanner so they could fuck.
Why? Why?
Because they do it now. Would you fuck a really, really pale white chick or a tan looking good like chick?
Off topic.
My point is, you would probably fuck the tan one, right? You would
Yeah.
choose the tan. Why?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you choose the pale white one?
Racist.
Huh?
Because I'm racist. No, I don't. No, I'm
no,
just
because men are naturally attracted to girls that are a little bit more tanner. Just the way it is, and probably that was like that back in the day. Why do people think that 2,000 years ago we weren't? No, we were the same. We're the same fucking society. It's just that we have different situations with the technology and stuff.
2,000 years ago, your fucking country didn't even like exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
neither did yours.
Yeah, of course.
No,
Mine, yes.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Belgium existed 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, Belgica.
I think it was under the Anglo-Saxons of Germany or
Even before
Romans.
France. France was the goal.
I'm pretty sure that Belgium was owned by the Germans for
They
a
were
long time.
owned. We were owned by. We were owned.
And the Romans.
Were owned.
So I'm pretty sure the Romans maybe
But
actually. If I think
everybody.
about it. But there was also the
France,
Anglo-Saxons.
UK, everybody everybody
know.
owned us.
Yeah. So Belgium didn't exist.
Yeah, the name of Belgium. Yeah.
The name. Okay.
Yeah, you want to Google?
No, we don't need to Google this. But my point is that.
But 2,000 years ago, there was no beach in Belgium, so we were not lying down to get tanner. We were
okay,
walking.
maybe in Belgium, but
we were
in
fucking
Rome, in
but-
Italy, in Greece, yeah, they were fucking lying down. Probably they have even hot spas and shit like that.
Probably, yes.
And they were fucking each other all the time. And then back in the day, they actually had like places where they would just all get together and take a shit. And then while they're shitting, they'd be like, "Let's do some bureaucracy now." and they would have like meetings. And this is real.
And that's how we have the rules here.
Yeah.
Because politicians in the on
And
like
I think
ancient Greece
I
were
think it was
shitting
Greece.
together,
Yeah, they were shitting together and making policies.
making shit.
Making shit while
Yeah.
shitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a true thing. You don't believe me? Look it up. It's fucking true. They were there. You can see the picture. There's a booklet with a picture where the toilets are like in a square line like this, and they're all circle toilets, and they would just sit all in a line together and then do bureaucracy.
And now we call that European Parliament. I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we'll kind of wrap it up here. Yeah, it's been a fun one today. You know, why don't the European parliaments take a shit and get some good bureaucracy done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a word for the end of the podcast?
Word for the end of the
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah. Fuck
Fuck you,
Vinny.
Vinny.
That's a wrap.